Hey, friends. Let's talk about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Ishmael. In the book of Genesis, we read of Abraham and two of his sons, Ishmael, the firstborn, and Isaac, the promised-born. Isaac's mother was Sarah, the wife of Abraham, and Ishmael's mother was Hagar, the slave of Sarah. Not long after Isaac's birth, in a fit of jealous rage, Sarah demanded that Abraham banish Hagar and his son Ishmael to the desert. And though he was wealthy, he sent them away with only food and water. What a sweetheart. End of story. The Sunday school version, yes, the end. But in the biblical version, the story continues. And though he is not the child of promise, and though he is rejected by his father and sent away empty-handed, Ishmael is not abandoned by God. Genesis clearly says God was with Ishmael. And that's in chapter 21 and verse 20. But for some reason, I was never taught this verse. God was with Ishmael. God was with Ishmael then, and I believe God is with Ishmael now. And Ishmael now, as then, is being kicked in the teeth. How long will dispensational evangelicals dehumanize and even demonize Ishmael? How long will people who claim to worship the Prince of Peace support God's quote-unquote chosen people as they violate Ishmael in the name of real estate? Stephen Sizer observes, for Western Christians, especially evangelicals, to ignore or stereotype their Palestinian brothers and sisters, now threatened with extinction, is not only deeply offensive, it is surely a contradiction of our faith and ultimately immoral before God. End quote. Does Jesus love Palestinians every bit as much as he loves Israelis? He does. Is he with Ishmael and all oppressed people of the world? He is. We often speak of God incarnate. Perhaps we should speak of God incognito. Jesus tells a story, and he says, Lord, when did we ever see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink, or a stranger and show you hospitality, or naked and give you clothing? When did we ever see you sick or in prison and visit you? And the king will say, I tell you the truth. When you did it to one of the least of these, my brothers and sisters, you were doing it to me. End quote. How are Israelis and American evangelicals treating Jesus in the least among us? That's all for now. Leave a comment or question and join the conversation.